Come on out.
Appreciate you.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. That guy seemed kind of like an asshole, to be honest. I don't give a fuck. There she is. It rained. The nerve I had yesterday telling somebody at work, yeah, we need rain. Well, we got it. Alright, I forgot to mention going to the DMV this morning. And yeah, I want to do a cold start on the car so you guys can hear the stock exhaust. Should have probably put it on the, well, fuck it. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to put it on the tripod. Hold on. Idiot. Yeah, I'm going to the DMV this morning, and I plan on taking y'all, if it's not too wet, on a nice little road. On a nice little road. It's called Starlight. I might take y'all on the long version as well. Not sure yet. Hold on a sec. Making great use of the Volta. Boom. And then this snaps. Boom. Right on top. That's crazy. Alright, but let's see what kind of angle I'm gonna have to. There we go. Alright, stand by. Let me set the camera up. Put it right here, right? I'm not going for like some fucking perfect. That'll work. That's that. Alright, we just got back into the car at the DMV. Probably shouldn't show some of this stuff, I don't know. I had to get stickers for my car. And yeah, I've had the car I guess for 5 months now, maybe, since June. And I still hadn't had stickers. I renewed the registration and tags and all that. Everything's been good, but anyway, off we go. Need to get my car washed again. I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to also take you guys down Starlight. Wait, why does this seem like it's on linear? Hold on. Alright, it wasn't on linear. I just had the video angled up too high. I think this is better. Alright, yeah. So a new day. I should go ahead and octane learn the car. Wouldn't believe it, when I was on my way to the DMV. See, I wish I had, wish I had been recording, but then again, I might have got pulled over if I had been. But I was on my way to the DMV. I was going through town, and in the town I live in, there's a road that they just tore up. That looks like a cop up there on that bike. There's a road they tore up, and I forgot about it and kind of bottomed out a little bit when I went through the area. And so yeah, I was a little pissed off. I got to the next area and I needed to get over to get on the highway, and oh yeah, he's setting up radar. And hold on a sec, this truck to my left's being a fucking asshole. So yeah, I just gunned it in second gear. The car was like pop pop, and I cut over in front of a white Ford Explorer, but it looked completely nondescript, like no markings, didn't even really look like a cop car. But I got up to the light, looked at my side mirror, and he had two lights in the roof of the car up here, and I was like, oh, I'm fucked, like I'm getting pulled over. So I just played it off. I rolled down the window, I looked over and just put my head in my hand like I couldn't believe I did what I did. And then I just looked at the guy and I waved, and he fucking waved back, and he didn't pull me over. So that was nice. Got my heart beating real good this morning. Yeah, buddy. All right. Here's the touchless wash. Please, I beg of you, don't hit my car. That pole up there scares me. We're gonna have to get out and dry the car off completely when this is done, because this one doesn't really have dryers at the end, which sucks. But I didn't want to risk taking it back through the last, not the one, I did film a car wash, a good one, where they do the inside and outside. A real good job, but I didn't want to go over there today. That one's called the Tanglewood Auto Wash. It's part of a Shell gas station. So yeah, I am a security guard essentially. But the top, you know, the top of the top in my field, I have a registration called Personal Protection Specialist. It's a fancy way of saying I'm a bodyguard. And but I work locally mostly, just doing some security gigs, helping around in the community, and occasionally I travel and do some high profile jobs up in DC or Northern Virginia. Yeah, so I bought this car back in June of this year. It's a 2025 Hyundai Elantra N. I came from a 2020 Honda Civic Si, and before that I had a 2009 Honda Civic Si, and loved it. Love both of them. The first one, the 09, was a 2.0 liter naturally aspirated K20 Z3. One, you know, redlined at 8,000 RPMs, and absolutely fun as hell to drive car. And then I got the 2020 just to upgrade kind of to a newer one, or so I thought. I didn't even pop the hood or anything. I didn't learn anything about the car before I bought it, and didn't realize until it was too late that I just got into a 1.5 liter turbo non-VTEC. So it's kind of like takes away the special aspect of driving a Civic Si. It's like VTEC is fun. That was scaring me. I was like, what the fuck? I guess this is the... Oh, okay. Surface protectant. I see. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can't really see that board up there. Definitely not. So, yeah. My mom went to get a new car. She was in a Volvo XC90, which was a beautiful SUV. I loved it. Thought it felt like you were riding on clouds. Well, anyway, she goes up to the Hyundai dealership in the next town over to look at a fully electric Ioniq 5, which I thought was dumb. I was like, I don't know why you would want to go electric, but nevertheless, she did. I test drove the car with her. It was a beautiful car. I loved it, and it completely changed my mind. And while she was up there finalizing the lease, I was ready to get out of that 2020, and it had about 150,000 miles by this point, or maybe just at 100,000. That's it. Had 100,000, and Carvana bought it for 18,000, which paid off my loan. I still owed 14 on it, and I put 4,000 down, maybe 5,000 down on this. And I was wrong, there is an air dryer, it seems. But yeah, I put 5,000 down on this, and I test drove it, obviously, before I did that. Found out it had about 276 horsepower. I got the 6-speed manual because I'm not a bitch. Nah, the DCT is cool as fuck. It's definitely quicker than this, and I just couldn't drive an automatic enthusiast car. I never would. Oh, it's time for me to go. Damn, I only got half my car dried off because I didn't drive out fast enough. That's a bummer. Let's go dry the rest of it off. Oh, it's just me. Very nice. Just me. All right, let's do this. Make sure there's no spots on this when it's all said and done. Sure we dry everything off really good. don't know what you guys can see, but I'm just drying out the door jambs right now. Okay. Let's get the trunk is always super wet. Okay. Where the hell did all this water come from? Holy shit, there's a lot of water still on this car. So much. I feel like I should vacuum the driver's side. Alright, I think that's gonna be good. Yep. Should clean the wheels, but I don't have enough battery to do that, so we're gonna leave it there. Let's see. All right. What kind of battery are we at on the GoPro? All right, probably about 50%. Okay. Off to Starlight we go. Holy shit. Glasses are all fogged up, sweating now. The car is nice though. The car is now nice and clean. So the road we're going on, I drove when I was about 16 years old and just got my license. And We were going to, I was with a buddy of mine named Andrew, my best friend actually, to be specific. And Andrew and I were headed to our friend Gray's house. And he lived in the boonies up this road called Starlight. And it's a very curvy road, but there's no speed limit on the road because it's kind of like, I don't know, the state doesn't govern it or something. I don't know. You know when you go on an old back road and it's like end 35-mile-per-hour zone, and you can pretty much just go whatever speed limit you can safely achieve? Well, anyways, I would take this road balling to Gray's house. It was fun just to drive it crazy. I don't know why we did that. We were just young and dumb. But I get on the road and there's this one particular turn. I'll point it out when we get to it. There's this one particular turn and I hit some gravels, went off the road a little bit, and when I corrected, I overcorrected. Lost control. I had two options when I was steering. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to pull it, you know, pull it together. So I had to decide whether I was gonna go off the left side of the road or the right side. The left side of the road was like a big drop off into a bunch of trees. I figured that would kill us. So I thought my best bet was to just hit the fucking rock wall on the right side. Well, I hit it just right, Dukes of Hazzard style. My car corkscrewed, rolled over. My arm was out the window because I thought I was cool. So I was smoking a cigarette, had my arm hanging on out the window. When the car rolled, it rolled on my arm. Lucky I didn't lose my left arm. Got a gnarly scar for the memory. And the car landed upside down on its roof. I forgot to say, when I was going around a turn, there was this lady coming towards me around the same turn. And she stopped, turned around, came back. Me and Andrew and I were crawling out of the windows at this point. And the paramedics came, or the ambulance came, the cops came. I got charged with reckless driving. And in court, the lady was like, "Oh my God, I was so scared for their lives. I thought they were dead." And, but she basically snitched me out and I got convicted, and who knows what I got for that. Points on my license, probably had to take a dip class. Those were back in the days. Anyways, yeah, I'm a recovering addict. I've been in recovery since 2012, and it's a long story. I'm not going to get into it now, but I came from, well, at the end, a $300, well, about $200, $300 a day crack habit. And habit, that's funny. I was a crackhead. And yeah, I've got substantial amount of clean time now. I live on my own now. It took me till I was 30 years old, but I'm 36 now. I've been living on my own for a while, and yeah, doing things on my own. I had to grow up, and you know, realistically, I love cars. I've always loved cars. Even in active addiction, I was driving, you know, a Civic Si or something, you know, and it was always something I had a passion for. But I love the Elantra N more than either of the Civics I drove, including the K20. This thing is a beast, super fun to drive, and yeah, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of getting here. I'm proud of, you know, getting it my name, no cosigner, no nothing. All right, as soon as the yellow lines end right here, end 45-mile speed, we are on Starlight. feel the road is a little slick, so I'm not gonna push it too hard. Yeah, this is perfect. Alright, you go over this bridge here. This isn't the turn where I lost control, but this is always a crazy part of the road that everyone speeds over. And you can tell it's wet up here. I'm still on the summer tires, it's winter here, so I gotta take it careful. I feel like I'm gripped up though, good enough at least. I was balling down here, hit this left curve. It's a kind of a blind curve up here. I come around here, hit off on this gravel driveway, come back on, and could not catch control. I'm fishtailing back and forth all the way through these turns. I make it through this turn, and I hit one of these rocks on the right here. Boom, corkscrew, flip upside down right here in the road. I got the picture on my Facebook, so prove it. Yeah, that was a fucking crazy day. Or was it up here? It might have been around this curve. Was it going uphill? Nah, it was back there where I said. Debating whether or not to take y'all on the actual Starlight Road. It ends in a dead end and you have to turn around. I might do it. But it is beautiful back here. It's crazy. Some of the places near where I live, how beautiful it is. The feed again, but fuck it. Trust that I have the right angle. It's definitely wetter up here, that's why I haven't been balling. I'll never forget my friend Chris Rhodes driving his STI on this road right in this area we're on right here, headed back up. Man, he was driving this road like it was a fucking rally cross race. I had never been so scared shitless in my life. So this is where I am gonna take the old Starlight Road just to show you guys. I'll tell you the story about the bridge over there on the way back. But yeah, you take this up here. This is the perfect smoke road. We would come, you know, pick up one or two friends in the morning, roll up a blunt or get a bowl, and just come cruise this road. Not speed like I am now, but just cruise it, and we would smoke a little bit and then go to school. Turn and it ends in a dead end, and oftentimes you'd get fucking chased out of here because the people who lived back here knew what kids were doing. But I'm not a kid anymore, so chasing me out of here. But I am being fairly respectful and not ripping ass through here. Oh, you know what? This is the... I think this maybe is the last turn that ends in a dead end, but we're gonna turn around. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? On a little adventure. Why not? I think this was the final turn, and you take this around and it ends in a cul-de-sac, if I remember correctly. This looks very familiar. I remember because I used to always have to just tell myself it's left turns out of here, 2 lefts and you're out. Yeah, this is it. I'll never forget, we got to the end of this road one day and this guy came out with a shotgun. That's real shit. Look at these old ass buildings. Listen to all that gravel pinging off my car. That's really killing me to hear. Yeah, this is the road, guys. It's gonna end right up here. Let me know though, there's a couple other roads back here. There's one called Wade's Gap. It turns into a 1-lane road, super narrow. Way more narrow than this. And yeah, you'd fucking be on it for a good 40 minutes with me. Let me know if you want me to do that road. I will. So yeah, I got this car about $32,000 out the door. My payments are a little over $500 a month, and yeah, paying the same amount I was on my last car. Here's the dead end. Yeah, this has changed some. No, not really. The guy would come down that driveway right there. So, yeah, he's probably like, there's no reason to be back here unless you live here. So, wouldn't be surprised if he came ripping down that driveway after me, but go to the right. Okay. Track. Pretty sure people have jumped off of that before and killed themselves. Oh yeah, I forgot all about this part of the road. This will take us back out to the main road 220. It'll lead back to the highway and take me back to my apartment. We did exactly what I wanted to do today, which was film Starlight. There's a lot more roads in this town I want to film and show you guys. This is a fucking dope road. in the summer when it's dry to just come ball out on. Oh my God. Fucking UPS. Old friend Alex would be telling me, you're gonna spin out. You're gonna spin out and wreck into a fucking wall if you don't buy my old Veloster wheels and put all season tires on it. You're gonna spin out. All right, buddy. For a fact, I would bottom out on this bridge, or at least hit really hard. I didn't want to do that. Definitely paying attention for any big holes in the road, or at least trying to. Like I said, I haven't driven back here in years probably, so. Gotta be coming up on the end soon. Did that take us? 36 minutes from the car wash? Yep. 36 minutes from the car wash, people. Hope you enjoyed that drive. I'm gonna end it here because, yeah, GoPro is about to die anyways. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.